How y'all doing? It's a little different type setup we doing today. My name is Jeremiah.
Oh, John.
And this is the Heated Podcast. Like I said, this is a different setup, so get used to it, Well, don't get used to it. It's just something I'm trying different, You gotta switch it over, switch different things, change different things,
Can't be the same,
Try different things.
Change is good.
Y'all get to see the other side of me. Anyway.
Pass it over.
Talking about pass
I don't even know which button it is, but I'm finna figure it out.
I ain't gonna front.
It's gonna be I'm gonna look for the crickets.
I ain't gonna front, but we gonna get it right. We gonna get it together.
We gonna get it.
You late. Comedic timing off.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't. You didn't give me a chance.
Just keep it in the middle. Keep it in the middle so it can be equal balance. But anyway, how y'all doing today?
Okay.
Another episode of the Heated Podcast. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on all platforms, including Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, Amazon, all that. Remember to follow us on all your social medias and grow with us as we grow with you.
Facts.
But with that being said, sports world, what's going on in the sports world? There's been a lot of different things going on, but since the playoffs has been the most prevalent thing that's been happening, we're going to keep it on basketball. That's the main thing we talk about anyway, but we're going to keep it on basketball. And one of the biggest topics in basketball is Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks, man. Dillon Brooks.
You messed up, buddy.
Dillon Brooks, for people that don't know, is a former, I can say former now.
Well, damn. Well, damn.
I can say former NBA player that used to play for I can say former NBA player. He's a former basketball player that played for.
Talking about former NBA,
I ain't gonna put that out there. I'm just gonna say
Sharks.
Former basketball player that played for the Memphis Grizzlies. We don't know if he's not and if he's gonna be kicked out the NBA because we're hearing reports that he might be brought on by different other teams. But Dillon Brooks, player for the Memphis Grizzlies, he's considered a menace and just a dislikable person by most. We heard it, we know it, we ain't seen it all.
Bruh.
Like we go down the list, you can just see so many different things with Dillon Brooks. Yeah. But we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about that technically.
Yes, we are.
Draymond predicted this would happen. Draymond predicted this would happen. He predicted that possibly
respect your OGs.
That Dillon Brooks would basically be off the team. He predicted it better than Miss Cleo. Can we roll the first clip just to show what Draymond said about Dillon Brooks possibly being off the team? Because they saying that they said without any doubt or something like that.
No, and definitely that man he's not
under any circumstances.
Under any circumstances,
if a team tell you under any circumstances, it's pretty much over.
That's that's the first time I ever heard something like that before.
Yeah, play the first clip. First clip. Oh, no, you good, No. Text message.
I've been thirsty all day.
I'm glad they got that water, too. Oh, God. Oh, God.
You like that.
This is not. Oh, God.
So, how's your day going? how your day going? Put in the comments how your day is going.
That's what I said. We got a different position. You get, hey, man, it's whatever.
What'd you say? What do you say?
I can't really say nothing, but no, y'all about to see the clip that we talking about when we said
Dillon Brooks. This is his generation.
Draymond predict. This ain't. I don't claim Dillon Brooks.
This is his generation. Let's get that out of the way.
I don't claim him.
Young cats don't know what they saying. Talking about poke the bear.
I don't claim him.
Oh my God.
What Draymond does out there? He said, "I don't like Draymond at all. You don't know me. I just don't like Golden State."
Now hold on. Pause it real quick. Pause it real quick. Now this is. We know who Draymond is. Everybody knows who Draymond is. But this is right after basically the game.
Madness.
This is Draymond Green has a podcast. It's actually a pretty good podcast, by the way. Round of applause for Draymond Green. Cause he's actually one of the few sports people that actually can give a good take. Most of these guys, they just be on some other type stuff. I don't know what they be on, but Draymond actually gives some pretty good takes and he might have a career in media after his basketball career is over. But this is Draymond. He did a podcast right after the game that Dillon Brooks, the Memphis Grizzlies and the Warriors played them in the regular season. And I think the Grizzlies blew them out by like 30 or something. And I think Dillon was talking real reckless and everything, saying, I don't know why they like that guy and all this type of stuff. So this is basically a clip probably a few months ago back after Draymond lost and he was responding to the criticism that he received from Dillon Brooks. Roll the clip.
all the time either. I don't like anything to do with them. Quite frankly, you were a little kid in high school watching us win championships.
I was.
You should be happy.
I was.
That you even witnessed that. Or maybe college, but you get the point. You're a fan. Draymond talks a lot. You talk a lot now, so if you have 4 rings, sure you talk a lot more.
I would.
Real talk.
For All-Stars, you probably talk a bit more.
For sure.
Defensive Player of the Year, you for damn sure would talk more. 2 Olympic gold medals, you definitely would be talking because that would mean you Team USA, and we all know how that goes. So,
Facts.
Gets away with a lot too.
Wow.
What exactly do I get away with? I have 15 texts, 1 less than your dumb ass. Okay, great. If you ever wondered why the Memphis Grizzlies is not ready to compete for a championship, look no further than this idiot right here. They're actually depending on this guy to help them win a championship. And he says his game is cool. Quite frankly, that just shows how little you know about basketball. And yet, you run around talking about a dynasty? The dynasty starts after you, not with you. He plays with heart, knows the ins and outs of the defense. If you want to be quite frank, I made the ins and outs of our defense. I guess that's
too many. Overkill.
I'm trying to figure out why they like you in Memphis. Or do they like you in Memphis? That's a better question. I'm not sure your teammates like you, but I can tell you why they like me over there. When you contribute in the way that I have contributed to 4 championships, they tend to like you. So, next time you speak up on me, you should do some fact checking. Next time you speak up on me, you should do some soul searching. Next time you speak up on me, I hope you're in a better situation than you in now, where the guys you play with actually enjoy playing with you because they actually think you're contributing to winning. Because it ain't happening right now, champ.
Show ain't.
You're not a champ.
Damn.
You're a clown. It ain't happening.
Ronald McDonald.
That was a homicide that Dre committed back in, I don't know if this was December or no. It was back. It's not recent. He predicted this. Like if this was FanDuel, if that was a bet that Dre's like he knew what was gonna happen.
IQ.
He saw the writing on the wall.
Facts.
He saw the writing on the wall. So it's kind of crazy to, even think like that when you hear that Dre was saying like the dynasty starts after you, and now if you look at today, he's not here. So that's my first question to you, John, would probably be, what were your reactions to the news? What did you think about Dillon Brooks being let go according to reports? And do you think it was deserved? Like, what did you think?
I do feel like it's overkill a little bit. He's still young, so it's like he just talking reckless just to get attention.
Right.
We all know this. We love this. We love it when then people talk stuff and then get embarrassed. I mean, but still, he's still young. So it's like, I don't think he should have been kicked off the team. I'm like, damn. All because he was going at a person trying to be competitive, trying to talk and stuff. I get it. Like, he wasn't backing it up. And the stuff he was doing is not, I can't improve on. But to talk stuff about LeBron James and then Draymond or just anybody in general and not back it up, it's gonna backfire on you real heavily.
Right.
Because I mean, I get it, y'all winning. Y'all was second in the West. Was it not?
Yeah, they was second in the West.
So it's like they wasn't a they could have went far. I figured we all knew they wasn't gonna go to the championship. But I thought they could at least make it past the first round, though. I thought at least the second. But it didn't go like that. He poked the bear, and LeBron proceeded to drop 20 and 22 on him. And then the next game, they blow that team out by 40. So
damn.
This is what happens.
Yeah.
So, you talk your stuff, you get spanked.
Yeah.
So, like a baby, I guess this is the certain punishment they got to give him. But to say that he can't come back to the team under any circumstances is kind of crazy to me because it's like, damn, like y'all wasn't even going nowhere that far anyway.
That's right.
So it's like he's like I said, he's still young. He gonna have time to develop his talent. Like he's he got potential. Simple 3-and-D player, you know. Inconsistent a little bit. His defense, we know.
He mid.
Yeah, but like I said, he still got time to improve. So he let this be a lesson learned for Dillon Brooks that, you know, if you can stop talking shit, you won't get 40 piece. I mean, what more can you ask for? This is just a lesson learned.
That's true. That's a true statement. I agree with most of that what you said. Like Dillon Brooks, if you're hearing this, man, was it worth it? Was it worth it, bro? It probably was. It probably was. Who knows? Maybe I shouldn't be talking. Maybe it was.
Cloud is a hell of a drug.
It was. You know what I always say. I say cloud is the new currency of this generation. So, but the thing is, I just didn't like my take on the whole like Dillon Brooks news and all that type of stuff. Okay, yeah, he wasn't as good. He's not what he think he is. He's definitely not what he think he is. But you got to be somewhat delusional.
He's not that guy.
Yeah, he's not. But let's be honest. When you on that type of level, you got to be somewhat delusional to get success. You got to like almost psych yourself out to believing like that you really that good just to go play. Because some people do that. I used to do that to myself. I used to have to psych myself like I can knock this dude out, even though I knew I had no chance. And a lot of times that will work.
No,
you got to just trick yourself. Now that might get you hurt in some situations, but it's almost like a reverse psychology thing. Now I'm not sure that's what he was doing,
but that's delusional.
Yeah,
he's delusional.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Delusional.
My thing with this though, is like, yeah, he's not as good as he think he is, in my opinion. But at the same time, I just don't like how everybody they was trying to make up stories and say he's out the league. He's gonna play for the Shanghai Sharks.
Like that, like for real. Like he
gonna play.
Like hold on, let me.
He gonna play in Beijing somewhere. He gonna play in a third world country. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's ridiculous.
I'm like, y'all going overboard. Okay, I get y'all don't like the man, but
damn. At
the same time,
in these circumstances,
yeah. Then they was trying to make it seem like, okay, the reason that he's out the league or he's possibly out the league is because of his actions and all this other stuff. Let's tell the real reason why he's out the league. Because I just like sticking to the facts. The real reason he's out the league is because of the $25 million deal he tried to get. He was trying to get paid $25 million a year. If you don't believe me, pull up that tweet. Pull up the tweet, please. Because I got receipts. You know, I'll pull up receipts. I don't just be talking out the side of my neck. I really got it.
I'm sure you do.
I really got it.
Yeah.
I really got it, man. Ramona Shelburne.
Here we go.
Ramona Shelburne just said Dillon Brooks wants $25 million a year, and that is the reason why the Grizzlies are parting ways with him. Now, if you appreciate you, if you know anything about Ramona Shelburne, you know she's a credible reporter. She's a credible source. She's not finna just make up stuff. Shams, you can even look up. Shams said that too. I didn't find that one, but Shams, I definitely saw it though.
Did Woj?
No, Woj didn't. What? I'm not finna talk about Woj. I know some stuff about Woj.
If Woj
I know
said
what you did last summer, Woj, and I know you did something before that. I'm not finna get started, but we know what happened.
What?
I'm not finna get into it. That's for another episode. But I'm gonna say this. That's the main reason. Let's stick to the fact. That's the main reason why he didn't get the $25 million deal.
So all because he wanted to get his money.
Well, that's not the main reason he gets $20. He didn't get signed back to the team because he wanted a $25 million deal. And he's not worth that type of money. I mean, imagine if you paid Dillon Brooks that type of money, you got players like OG, Anunoby, you got Pascal Siakam. He getting paid more than Derrick Rose did in his prime. Because Derrick Rose only got a $90 million deal in his prime. I remember that deal.
Sadly, I remember that too.
And I get it was a different NBA back then. TV money was just coming in. But at the same time,
sadly,
you can't pay him that much. Because imagine, that's like you overpaying for stuff. You going to mess up the market and everybody going to think they worth this amount of money. Everybody going to say, hey, he's got that money. I need $100 million too. $25 million over 5 years?
Hey, that's how but you do know that's how most NBA players be. They be delusional when it comes to this
tweaking.
Bread. That's why Dennis Schroeder messed up his bag.
I remember that.
And Victor Oladipo messed up his bag.
I remember that. People be tweaking.
They be thinking they you know.
But Victor's was a little different though. He got hurt.
Yeah.
He was on his way. He was definitely on his way.
That's true.
But he had to bet on himself. Now Dennis Schroeder, that was dumb. Yeah. He should have just took that money.
Because he was a role player anyway. So it was like, at least Victor Oladipo was an all-star.
Yeah, he actually was proven. So he deserved it. It was kind of like a Lamar Jackson type situation where he had to work for that money. That was my only thing.
Well, Lamar Jackson different. I can't even get on him.
Yeah, but they deserve, all in all, what they have in common, they deserve the money. Dillon Brooks is not the same thing. You have to work on your game, bro. You got to work on your game.
He's 27.
Simple as that.
So.
Simple as that.
He's about to enter his prime, so it's like, if you don't make no changes soon, I mean, I get it, like, most players, like Kyle Lowry, he didn't make his first All-Star team when he was like 30, 31.
Yeah.
So maybe he's a late bloomer, but.
That ain't him. Now, let me ask you.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. You don't know because Kyle Lowry, bro, I did not know he was drafted to the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He played for all them teams, all them types of teams. Like
He played for the Grizzlies.
I forgot who else played. Like Chauncey Billups played for the Celtics before he came what he was.
Ridiculous.
So, yeah, where you start is not always where you end, but at the same time, we knew Dillon knew that. Dillon knew what it was. And
shame.
My man, like another thing I don't like about the situation with Dillon, when it comes to Dillon, is like, besides like people trying to lie on that man, and okay, yeah, he not what he say he is, but at the same time, you ain't got to lie on the man. We know the real reason. Besides the facts, the identical, I can't even say the word.
Identical?
What's the word I'm looking for? Damn.
What's
I can't think of the
I
word.
forgot the word I'm thinking about.
I can't even think of the word.
Your dumbness is transferring to me.
Hey, don't do that. No, it's probably that second. Oh, I can't even speak no more.
Oh, you getting slow.
I can't even speak no more. No, but I can't remember the word. You gotta stop doing that stuff. You gotta make it. It's rubbing off of me.
What's the synonym?
It's identifiable.
Get out.
That's the synonym.
Identifiable.
Yeah, I forgot the other word. It's another word that's.
We are being recorded.
Yes,
and he just said identifiable.
I didn't say that's what it was. I said it's another word for that though. But anyway, that's beyond the point. That's beyond the point. Just stop giving me that second contact high, whatever.
What?
Whatever. I can't even say the word.
You're blaming. All right.
Anyway, no, that's like what the other reason I was saying that I don't think this is just the $25 million that he was trying to receive every single year. I think this also has to do with LeBron James.
Oh my!
You remember the video? You remember what he said after the press conference? You remember what he said?
What did he say at the press conference?
Hey Brian, type in Dillon Brooks, old LeBron. Just type that in on YouTube real quick. Dillon Brooks. It'll probably populate for you in the.
You talking about what Dillon Brooks said to LeBron?
We want to let the people see.
When he said it?
We want to let the people see.
Okay, I mean.
We want to let the people see.
Okay, then what happened the next game?
Can we let the people see?
20 and 22.
20 what?
20 points, 22 rebounds.
Play. Hold on. No, that's not the one. It's right on. It should be on YouTube. No, old. OLD. I can't even talk right today. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. It's all bad.
Embarrassing.
It's a work in progress, people. It's a work in progress.
Yeah, you're a work in progress.
This ain't got nothing to do with me.
You're a work in progress.
This ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's the one. That's actually the one.
Bruh. Like he's old. Like, bruh, you get your...
that exchange. There are people out there that say maybe you shouldn't do that with one of the better players in the game. What were you thinking?
I don't care. He's old. You know what I mean? I was waiting for that. That game 4, game 5. He wanted to say something when I got my 4th foul. He should have been saying that earlier on. But, you know, I poke bears.
That's how you be.
I don't respect.
It's like, don't compare me to that.
That's you.
40.
I don't know why this book bag on my leg like that.
Myself on, you know, what I do is defense and taking on any challenge that's on the board.
Like,
that's true. That's true. Appreciate you, B.
That's all it did, just motivate them to just.
So that's the real reason. That's the real reason I believe that they trying to defame and put these lies out like he's going to the Shanghai Sharks because
I mean he started it.
He's going to no.
Why are you talking shit?
No. You can talk. What'd you say?
Why is he talking?
That's not a part of the game.
Of course it is.
That's not a part of the game.
Of course it is.
So you saying?
But why you expect him just to LeBron to roll over and just take that?
No. I expect. You know what I expect you to do? You know what I expect you to do?
And drop.
You know what I expect you to do? Compete.
Yeah.
Compete.
And that's what he did.
No, he didn't. I honestly believe, and I'm putting my black shirt. And this is why I get off the facts. This is why I get into my conspiracy. I can admit that. This is why I can get into my.
You don't find that suspicious?
This is why I can get into that. This is why I can get into that.
You don't find that suspicious?
You mean to tell me This man has been playing with the Grizzlies for over 5 or 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
The moment that he confronts LeBron, gets up in his face, calls him old, calls him trash, and blows him out, talks stuff while giving it to him. The moment that happens, and I don't think Ja was playing the game they won too. He wasn't playing. Nope. So you won without your superstar, without you got a depleted team, no centers, no Steven Adams, no Brandon Clark, no none of that. But the moment you start talking trash, and then LeBron is gifted the series and wins.
I mean,
so now all these rumors are coming out.
They went to 6 games.
You don't find that
they went to 6 games though.
No, I'm not saying the series. No. They was gonna lose the series.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm saying the fact that he even exposed LeBron like that.
LeBron.
Yeah, whatever. Doodoo Brown, all the same.
Shut up.
Whatever you want to say. I'm messing up with my words today, but it's all the same. I didn't mess up that time. You heard me correctly. Doodoo Brown. LeBron.
I see you try to recover.
I do.
Right.
Recover real good.
Right.
You need to recover.
Sound like you having a stroke over there.
Sound like you having a seizure with your tongue.
Right.
Yeah.
Take it down. We go lower.
Don't get off that stuff. Well, get off of it. Let me just chill.
Cool out.
Anyway, like I said, I'm just saying
LeBron
this. I'm just saying this. That's very. You gotta admit that's a point right there.
Leave his don't
that's
believe
a point.
It's a conspiracy. That I don't believe none of that. Don't believe that's trash.
Sheep gonna be sheep,
Fake
man.
news.
Sheep
all
gonna
that,
be sheep.
CNN.
Ain't nothing else to talk about.
No,
ain't nothing else to talk about.
I ain't trying to hear that.
This
is all you poke the bear, and then you try to attack the bear.
Give him 40 then.
Help the bear.
So you saying you don't want competition no more? That's why I hate about LeBron.
I mean, what would you?
don't want competition.
Who's gonna stop LeBron?
What you mean?
Who's gonna stop? Who's gonna drop 40 on LeBron?
He didn't do what he was gonna do. Wait, what you mean? Who gonna drop? He told LeBron to drop 40 on him. LeBron didn't drop 40 not one time.
I mean, 20 and 22. That's 40.
Ooh.
Statistically speaking.
Wow.
And then to get beat by 40. So yeah.
It wasn't because of LeBron. They didn't win that series because of LeBron.
They didn't win because of LeBron.
They won it because of AD.
Right.
And I can give AD credit. Let's give a round of applause for AD for being healthy for one time in his life. You gotta give him that. I was surprised. I was like, oh wow.
Defense, yes.
He's playing.
That's part of the game,
good.
you know. But I'm just saying this. I'm just saying this though.
I was laughing at the text people. That's why I was doing it. Don't think I'm slow.
Right, just random.
I was laughing at the text message.
Anyway,
but that's the reason why
LeBron.
No.
Let me finish
my thing.
No.
Let me finish.
You ain't let me finish. You talked enough. I heard enough.
No,
I heard enough.
I'm the chief. You the Indian.
No. Ain't none of that.
Respect.
Ain't none of that.
Respect, buddy.
Ain't none of that.
Respect. Listen. This is nothing but a ploy to create. Yes, a ploy. A ploy.
Why you?
Yes, a ploy. Yes. What you want me to say? What you want me to say?
You're making it bigger than what it is.
No, it's a ploy to decrease his value.
You get whooped.
It's a ploy to decrease his value.
You get whooped.
It's a ploy to decrease his value so that nobody will re-sign him. And LeBron, people like LeBron get signed up for the low.
Who's gonna sign him?
What you mean?
What does Dillon Brooks bring to the team? What you want Dillon Brooks on the Heat?
John, I've seen
worse players get paid for less. There's an article right now that says the Heat are looking to buy in the free agent, the soon-to-be free agent Dillon Brooks. It's true. You can actually look this up. You can type this in right now, Dillon Brooks Heat.
It's cap.
And you will see that the Heat are interested in Dillon Brooks.
It's cap. But it doesn't matter to me. Even if it was true, even though I know it's not.
Y'all signed all these undrafted
players.
Undrafted. Y'all might as well get Dillon Brooks.
You're right. We did.
Yeah.
You guess what?
What?
If Jimmy can make them better, he can make Dillon better too.
Okay, then go dig.
Let's clap for that.
Clap for that. Yeah, clap for that.
If Jimmy can,
Dillon Brooks to the Heat.
That's why I'm not
Dillon Brooks to the Heat.
That's why I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
I know it's cap. I know it's cap because Pat Riley, he hold himself to a certain standard. He don't play the games.
He just spent money on Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, but Duncan Robinson is getting better. He's performing in the playoffs.
How much he averaging?
What do you mean? What do you mean averaging?
Yeah.
In the playoffs, he's balling right now.
Okay.
It's not about. Don't look. You can't just look at the.
I'm gonna look at the.
You can't be just a stat looker. You gotta watch the games.
I'm a stat
looker. That's the problem with you, LeBron sections. Y'all don't watch the games.
I do watch the game.
No, you don't. You look at stats. You watch highlights from YouTube, 3-minute clips.
I can watch the full game.
No, you don't.
I do. I can.
John, we have multiple clips of you saying this on this show where you say, "I just look at the stats. I just look at the stats."
Pull it up. Pull it up.
I'm gonna have somebody put it together.
Yeah,
I might put it together myself.
Put it together yourself.
I'm put it together.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Because guess what? We stats over facts over here.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is this: if Dillon Brooks, keep it in on Dillon Brooks.
Just what I just did.
If Dillon Brooks, no. No.
I was literally pulling up stats.
Oh, I said it wrong. So you got me messing up. I told you
Look,
it's that contact high.
that's
That's what I was trying to say earlier.
stroke.
It's the contact high.
A stroke.
Contact high.
He's having a stroke.
It's called a contact high.
I don't like that.
I don't do none of that stuff.
Right.
I stay away from that stuff.
Right. So
But
oh yeah, you on alcohol.
You know when nothing. I don't do nothing.
Right.
I'm a clean guy.
Clean
I
guy.
gotta have a sober mind because I'm responsible for a lot of things.
I'm sure you is.
Boss type stuff. You feel me? You know?
Mr. Boss.
In the making. In the making.
Right.
I'm not trying to denigrate you. That's your lifestyle. It's just my lifestyle is different.
Denigrate.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Spell denigrate.
Drink some water. You need some water.
You need some Kool-Aid.
Right.
You need some chapstick.
You need some chapstick.
You need something.
You just still want. Okay.
Look like you ate a bottle of powder.
Right. You're like you want the powder.
Your lips look like cement threes.
You look like baby oil on your face.
You look like a freckled frog.
You trying to bake on here?
I don't want to do it, but I will.
You trying to take it out?
I'm just keeping it real. I'm not trying to get on you.
Get outside.
See what Dillon Brooks make us do? We make us start doing stuff, goofy stuff. Make us start talking about each other. But I'm not trying to get on that.
That's your man's.
I'm trying to keep it on the game. That's not my man's. I'm just saying if you brought up Dillon Brooks possibly coming to the Heat, if he comes to the Heat, not even though it's cap, Jimmy will improve him. That's what real great superstars do. Jimmy makes players better.
Yeah, and then
But I'm saying
see
this.
him in practice.
But I'm saying this. I'm saying the reason that all these rumors are coming on about him going into the Shanghai Sharks and all these foreign, not knocking those teams, but these lesser teams, because the NBA is obviously the best league in the world, apparently. But
apparently, it's obvious.
Yeah, it's obvious. So the reason I think these rumors are coming out, because clearly Ramona Shelburne tweet just proved us wrong, is because they want to decrease his value. That's just my conspiratorial head. But the facts are that the reason why he was let go and he's not being brought back under any circumstances like we just saw is because he wanted a $25 million per year deal, which is out of the question. It can't happen. You haven't earned that deal. I'm sorry.
He not even worth $25 million.
We agree. We on the same page. We on the same page.
He not even worth 10.
I'm not gonna say that. He's worth 10. He's worth 10. Because I've seen players get paid that do less, get paid more.
Robbery.
I'm just keeping it real. You got to give him 10.
Give that man 5.
Give him 10. He deserves 10.
You're gonna talk stuff about Montana. You're gonna talk stuff about the GOAT, and then lose
the
this
GOAT.
year. Yeah,
He is the GOAT.
he is the GOAT.
Going on another team.
Right. Just a hater.
But anyway, we just went on a tangent about doggone Dillon Brooks.
Tangent.
Mike Bruden. Any other news? In other news, we got Mike Budenholzer who just got fired from the Bucks. What's your thoughts? What's your reaction? Do you think he deserved to get fired or not? What you think?
No, because a lot of people don't notice that, but for the past 4 years, for all NBA coaches that won a title, he's the third coach that just got fired. It was Nick Nurse. After he won the title, he got fired. It was him, obviously, and who else? Somebody else. It's one more person. They showed him like, oh yeah, no. It's one more person. No, and Frank Vogel.
Frank Vogel.
So the past 4 years.
Oh, I seen that. I seen that.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen that.
It showed like Steve Kerr, the only one that's still like, of the last 4 years, because technically last 4 years they're going off like the past 4 years
They're
champions.
going to past 4 champions. I get
So
it.
that's how it goes. So and Steve Kerr's the last one standing. So that says a lot that Steve Kerr is still like, making this team compete, again player. Even though they did nothing with James Wiseman, which I'm kind of got sad about.
Right.
But they won a championship when they traded him. So
you don't think it's deserved? He deserved to get fired.
I mean, no, of course how you gonna win a championship, and then on top of that, let me slow down. Let me stay on that. It's just that how you gonna get fired after you win a championship? Like y'all could just run it back. But the NBA, I guess for some reason you gotta have a blame game, and someone gotta be the scapegoat, and the easiest choice is gonna be the coach.
Well, so you saying he didn't deserve to get fired?
Nope.
I think he did. I'm just gonna get straight to it. I think he deserved to get fired. Even though we all make mistakes, but your mistake was too big. Y'all was the number 1 seed in the entire NBA. You had the best record, and y'all lost to the 8th seed. Even though the Miami Heat are really not an 8th seed, they're really more of a 2 or 1 seed. They just got put behind because of the injuries.
Because y'all suck.
No, it was because of injuries.
Right.
Get correct.
Right. But
facts over stats.
It ain't out of the nose. But Drew Holiday shouldn't have been guarding Jimmy Butler.
We not done though.
So we're gonna get out. I'm gonna leave it like that. Drew Holiday shouldn't have been guarding.
That's
Jimmy
a coaching
Butler.
decision. You just proved my point.
I mean,
these are all coaching decisions.
It's the truth.
You just proved my point.
But still though.
These are coaching decisions. That means that's another reason why he should be fired.
But I mean, technically.
And I'm not here to. I don't want see people lose their jobs, but you're a coach. You gotta be on your. Then you didn't call a timeout when Jimmy was going that run, and I loved it. Believe me, I was like, go ahead, bud. Go ahead, Bud. Bud looked like Bud looked like he needed a Budweiser or something because bro was drunk as shit. It was crazy. So I think the firing, as sad as it is to say people deserve to get fired, I don't like seeing people get fired.
How you gonna say it's sad and then you're like, here, people do deserve to get fired?
Yeah, some people do deserve to get fired.
Yeah.
It's not true. If you playing around the job, this is a whole other conversation for another episode. But some people deserve to get fired.
Right after a championship though.
It was in 2019. So it was about 2-3 years ago.
But they were still a championship contender team, and now you gotta go. Now you're gonna go with a whole different direction with a coach that you don't know, that you never played in the system, and now it's like either it's a hit or miss.
Sometimes you need a new voice. Sometimes you need a new voice.
And technically, that's what I'm saying. They're still a contender, a championship team because they still have the same core around them. So it's like they could still go far. Just that
That's true, but sometimes you need a new voice, and sometimes. When you got that type of talent, you can't waste it, especially in their prime years like Giannis. You can't waste it at all. You let Jimmy get off on y'all, and that's flat out how it is. Sorry, bud, you got to go. You'll find another team. I'm pretty sure you will, because I guarantee I've seen black coaches fired for less. So I'm not finna feel sorry for you. I'm not finna feel bad for you, because it happens all the time to my people all the time. So I'm not finna feel. But
it's
you
funny,
got fired.
Speaking of black coaches,
but we finna what?
Ime Udoka got a job with Houston.
Oh yeah, congratulations, Ime. Glad you said that. You gonna have a good time out there, boy.
I had strip clubs.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Hey,
but no, last thing, real quick. Who you still got for the winning the championship? Who you still got?
Before I give it and say it, I will say the Nuggets, and I feel like Joker should have won MVP again.
I wish I knew where the crickets was on here. Anyway, I'm glad you won the Embiid, but like I said, I still got Miami winning. You didn't even tell who you wanted to win.
The Nuggets, and you insane for saying Miami.
Yeah, I'm still going with Miami. Miami Heat all the way. I'm gonna keep saying it, keep promoting it, keep pushing down there. Jimmy, you got it on lock. Tyler Hero gonna be back soon by the conference finals. Bam, you got to keep more aggressive, but I love the way you're assisting. Duncan Robinson keep going, Max Strus keep going, Gabe Vincent keep going. The Godfather Pat Riley keep being the Godfather to all these young men that's trying to come in the league and be better. But like I said, Miami Heat all the way, Heat all the way, Heat all the way. Ain't nothing changing.
Hey, y'all don't want to
close it out.
Jimmy don't want to see Joker. That's all I'm gonna say.
We'll see when it gets there. He'll make him a joke. Anyway, Heat all the way. My name is Jeremiah.
Lil John TV.
And this has been another great episode of the Heated Podcast. Remember to tune in, follow us on every single platform.
For sure.
And keep growing with us as we grow with you. See y'all next time. Deuces.